Well, welcome, gentlemen. It's great to have you here. The order of today is to go through a Boondock hardware bring up, start to finish.
I'm going to start by just creating a new account. When you click on here, you can click new account if you do not have one. So in this example, we'll just create a new account using just an email address. So
All right, while you're doing that, I will tell our viewers the wonderful parts of the newsletter. We don't send it out very often, but it isn't much of an advertisement. It's mostly just useful information on how Boondock Echo works and sometimes some other adventures that we're getting off into. We're not trying to spam your inbox. We're just trying to communicate. That's why it's called the communicator. You should sign up. It's good.
verify my email account once I get the email. Okay, so I'm using my iCloud account, username and password, accept, and Mark, as you said, I'm subscribing to the newsletter and create the account. The next thing is you will get an email address which will have a unique link. You can click on the email and verify. Now, if you did not receive the email, you can click resend. If in an event you do not get an email, because we have had one of the users, it got blocked by some by the email gateway. It's very common that it can happen. It got blocked by email gateway, so the person never got an email. If that happens to you, my simple request is just send an email to support@boondockecho.com with your email address and say that, hey, I created this account. Can you please make sure? And so in that, with that case, we'll just help you out, create an account, make sure that it is activated. And we are always available on Discord to set you up. I'm logging into my iCloud account. Maybe you will see an email which looks like this. Welcome to Boondock Echo. Please activate your account. All you have to do is click on this link, or if the link is getting blocked, you can just copy this URL from here, put it on a browser. Sometimes when you click, you wanted to open Chrome, but it ends up opening some other browser. Just copy the browser link and paste it. In my case, I am on iCloud and I'm on Chrome, my preferred web browser, and you will get activated and you will get logged into your Boondock account just like that. Imagine you just got your box, your mail, and now you're excited to get it up. So this is what you would need. Boondock will come with this cable. It can connect to many radios. And if you don't have a radio compatible, that's fine. There are so many ways to connect to Boondock Echo. You will also need a micro USB cable. I would recommend try to pick a cable which is kind of like it's like a thick cable so that you don't have any power issues. At least pick something which is thicker than the cable of the Boondock audio, because you are transferring like 200 milliamps of power. You want it to be stable. If you can get something like this with a ferrite on it, perfect. Nothing like that, but you just need a micro USB cable and a phone or a computer to get it up. All right, let's get started with that. When I connect it, you will be hearing some audios. So on one side, you will see that you have the micro SD card. And if you want to know about how to use micro SD card to restore your Boondock Echo, Mark has a very nice video coming up, and we'll share the link for that. Either way is fine. Right now, I just want to plug it in. It gives me USB and power. So I powered it up.
The Boondock Echo team wants to thank you for choosing Boondock
I'll
Echo.
try to find my
In a few minutes,
microphone.
UDock will be ready to transform your two-way radio experience. In a moment.
So what I did is it's giving me instructions. I will be explaining what it is doing, and it will be much faster for you to see. But I double tapped on the volume button, and it will now not speak all the instructions. It will do everything that is required for the setup. And I also have my phone. I hope it is kind of visible here. So there are only 3 steps, and I'd like to go through them rather quickly. So, and then Wi-Fi. And you will see something like this. Mine is Boondock Echo 34. Every Boondock will have different last 2 letters. So let's go to Boondock Echo 34. And the password is Boondock Echo. I will just try to type it quickly and click join. And you will see that it's trying to join. Now, some phones can give you a warning that, hey, there's no internet on this Wi-Fi network. You want to continue? Oops, let me just type it. It's too hard to type with one hand. 192.168.4. So you have to type in 192.168.4.1. It has already scanned all the Wi-Fi network that it can access. The benefit is you cannot accidentally put a wrong SSID or a password. So these are the Wi-Fi networks it can see. I'm going to pick my Wi-Fi network, and I will put the password. And can you see this? I just got this warning saying, hey, it doesn't appear to be connected to internet. I'll continue with that. Then I click connect. Now Boondock is connected to Wi-Fi. You can see that Wi-Fi is connected. Now we are on the step 2. It might be helpful to take a screenshot or just write it down, because you can access your Boondock on your local network, and there's more to come on that. We have a lot of cool features of just accessing your Boondock offline or in an environment you are not in your Wi-Fi. Okay, so all I need to do is the email address that I used to register my account just a few minutes back, I will put the same email address. Okay, so I use the same email address. Now you can see that it says, oh, successful. It's Boondock is linked to your account, and please write down your Boondock ID. This is a unique ID of your Boondock Echo. This is how the whole system knows that this is yours. Even if you go to another Wi-Fi network, still it is yours. So you can write it down. And even if you do not, if you forget it, that's fine. Every time you reset it, it will always get the same ID. Think of it as this is your unique identifier to your Boondock Echo. Okay, so we are here. We also give you a link about if you have any problem getting up till here, send us an email, send us the information. Hey, I use this email and this is my Boondock ID and I cannot log in, or something wrong happened. We'll be happy to help you on Discord or via email. Next thing is I do restart. Now you'll have to have a little patience because
connecting to your Wi-Fi network.
so now Boondock is
Wi-Fi
restarting.
connected. New software is available for your Boondock Echo. We will install it now and automatically restart your device.
So right now Boondock restarted. It connected to my Wi-Fi network, which I had given just a minute back on the interface. Now you see this light's like blinking with different colors. It's trying to show that, hey, I'm an RGB LED. I'm not just a plain old LED. And it's right now downloading the files. I would say give 2 to 3 minutes. And if you have experienced that your internet is usually slow on the slower side, give it maximum 5 minutes. It's right now downloading the files and the new firmware. So now it has just restarted. And at this point of time, Boondock is technically ready, but you just give it 5 more minutes. It should download some more files. There are audio files for notifications and everything. And but technically you are done. From here, you just have to wait and get it ready. If you notice that Boondock Echo is magically right here, it has already linked to your account. It knows that this is your account and this is your brand new Boondock Echo. And it's also showing me it's online. The firmware shows you the firmware date, and you can set up the station and everything. We'll have separate videos on how to use it, how to set up the station. But this is it.